Hey, I got something to say. I'm just so sick of hearing everyone complain. I know it's tough and I know there's pain, but hitting bottom is the only way to change. So I'll keep hustling, you keep struggling. Bitch, I'm humbling, keep mumbling. I'll keep doubling, you keep bluffing. You've got nothing, I'll keep hustling. I've seen a lot of people who don't know what thirst is. I've had a taste of evil and tried to cure the sickness, but I just keep my head down and focus on the facts. I'm setting down gravel while you just follow the path. I'll lead them into battle while you're just too scared to act. I'll leave the knife right in my back. So I'll keep hustling, you keep struggling. Bitch, I'm humbling, keep mumbling. I'll keep doubling, you keep bluffing. You've got nothing, I'll keep hustling.
On which side? We gotta do the same thing on the other side. Once we do that, we can lower it a little bit. Then we can take off the block. Alright guys, my brother took off the bolt at the bottom. Next is we're gonna take that bolt off, and then we can take the whole leaf spring off. Alright guys, now that the leaf spring's off, we're gonna change the shackle. We're not gonna take off the other one because the gas tank's in the way. So this one, the axle, we're gonna move it this way a little bit. We're gonna try, see if we can make it clear if we go on top. And then we'll put this back. We did slide it that way. Unfortunately, we couldn't record because all of us were doing something. But we moved this one that way, the axle. And then this one, we put at the bottom now. Okay, so now I'm gonna replace the shackles with the ones that came, which are over here. I'm gonna put those on the leaf springs. I'm gonna do the same thing on the other side before I put them back. Alright guys, so this side was gonna go at the bottom. That's where the traction bar goes. And then this one, we're gonna flip it. Go. And the U-bolts are in. Everything's not touching, everything is good. Now we're gonna figure out how we can put the traction bars, which are these ones. We're gonna see how they go. And then I'm guessing they use, these are for the shocks. Yeah, we're also gonna have to put the shocks too. Okay, so that's gonna be next, the shocks and the traction bars. Alright guys, so I put this on right now. I'm gonna tighten a little bit, but not too much. This is the one that goes for the shock. This is the bottom one. So the shock goes. And the top one is this one, and then what's cool is that this kit actually tells you the letters that the bolts go to. So E is this one, which is pretty cool. So yeah guys, we already put the traction bars. As you guys can see. Alright guys, so I had to actually cut the exhaust off a little bit, and we're actually going to cut this bracket, which I'm going to put a picture of for you guys to see. Alright guys, I actually got the bracket in. I actually had to cut more than I needed to. Pretty much where that little nut is, I had to cut around it with the bracket, and it's just loose right now, so I'm about to zip tie it somehow. Alright guys, so the shocks are in, both of them. I left all these bolts loose, even the one over there. Alright guys, I'm about to lower it. We put the wheels back on. Once it's down, we're going to torque it to specs. Okay guys, so before I show you the rear, I actually had an incident. So the problem was that every time I would brake hard, it would make a really bad noise, which I'm gonna show you guys a video so you can hear it. The reason it was doing that was because I had a problem with the U-bolts due to them not sending me a bracket that goes on top. So for a while, I was really confused because if you go on their website, they actually use the stock U-bolts, and I saw this other picture where they have different U-bolts. So I ended up emailing them and telling them I had this situation. I told them I didn't know what it was, so I ended up telling them to send me those brackets. A week later, I received the brackets and find out they didn't send the bolts that go with the brackets, so it won't move side to side. So I ended up getting mad, and I didn't want to email them and wait longer. So I ended up finding some bolts that fit nicely with the bracket hole, and were kind of the same size as the stock block. So with the help of my brother, we were able to weld the bolts before I could put the U-bolts. So yeah, that was really frustrating, and I was really glad that was over with. So yeah guys, let's continue with this video and let's start on the front. So we finished the back. I just gotta bolt the shackles down and then I'm done. It looks kind of funny. You guys can see the traction bars right there at the bottom. So that's how the back looks. So now we're gonna move on to the front. I'm gonna just fucking put everything back where it was, organize the garage a little bit because it's driving me crazy. Everything's just everywhere. That's not good. So yeah, we're gonna move on to the front, guys. Alright guys, we took the tie rod off and the upper control arm bar joint off. And then we took the bottom one off too, so we're just gonna have to take the shock off and then we're good. So we took off the upper control arm. We put anti-seize on one of the shocks already. Yeah, they're required to put anti-seize, which is right here. And then I'm gonna install this, show you guys after it's done. Alright guys, we're finished on this side. Excuse me. I'm about to move on to the other side and then that's it. After that, we're gonna have to get this shit aligned. Alright guys, I'm gonna be it for this video. The front's done and the back's done. You gotta take it to get it aligned. That's about it guys. Hope you guys enjoyed this little video and catch you guys on the next one. Peace.